Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Saturday strength training. We're going to be doing legs, calves, and forearms today. So we're going to be doing some hack squats, all right? Where does this machine need to be? I need this peak right here, roughly about shoulder height or a little bit lower, okay? So I can get in it and adjust it. If it's not, right, I need to move it on one of these. If I'm taller, I need to make sure this is up here, or if I'm shorter, I need to bring it back through here. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. While we're here, this is where you're going to be loading your machine. All right, plates on each side for this one. Okay, how do I adjust this and get this where I need? So for me, this is in the right spot. If I need to adjust it around, I'm going to push that out of the way, right? Or perhaps it's way up here. I can use my head or my shoulders, or I could ask somebody to put it where I need to, right? So if it was up there, I couldn't really get it off, so that's why I either use my head or my arms or a friend, okay? So once again, all right, now I'm set up. So I'm going to grip through these handles up here. I'm actually going to go in a closed stance this time. So legs just in front of my hips, okay? Or maybe where I'm going to do a deadlift, but no wider than that. I am going to be on this ledge. Some of you might need a little higher, but let's go heels lined up with this. Again, I'm going to move this out of the way, or if I need to set myself up after, I can, or I can have somebody move that knob for me. Okay, I'm going to still drive through my entire foot. I'm going to make sure I don't lean forward too much or push my hips forward. All right, I'm just going to come down. Drive straight through my entire foot, not letting my core manipulate throughout the movement. When I'm done and I want to get out, same thing. I want to bring that over, or I could ask a friend. This is going to be 5 sets of 8 reps. Moving on to our calves, we're going to be using the same hack squat machine for our calves. Now, if this felt too heavy for the squats earlier or for calves, we can still go to maybe a safety bar squat for that option, or you can do calves off the side, exactly how I'm going to show you in this machine here. All right, so I did grab a 25-pound plate for this one. I'm going to get underneath it exactly where I would squat. I don't need to move any of these adjustments for the rods. All right, I've got maybe half of my foot towards the ball of my foot a little bit more on the plate. So I'm going to come up. As soon as I feel my heels touch the ground, I'm going to come right back up. I want to make sure I'm not rocking out to the side, right? I'm stable, or my knees aren't caving in when I come down. All right, I'm keeping them lined up, almost screwing my feet into the ground. Again, making sure I'm pushing more through the entire ball of the foot or underneath the big toe ball of the foot rather than rolling out to the side like that. This is going to be 4 sets of 15 reps. All right, our next couple of exercises is walking barbell lunges. So you're going to go 5 sets of 8 reps per leg on this one, okay? So walking lunges, I'm going to focus on my front leg doing most of the work, all right? This back leg is just there for stability. I'm going to make sure my knee kisses the ground. I would probably want to wear my knee sleeves for this one for sure. I want to make sure my knee is not slamming into the ground, okay? So again, making sure that my knee is just kissing the ground and making sure I'm not using that back leg. See how I shifted back and then I pushed off? That's when somebody's using that back leg, okay? It should be you moving forward through the lunge for this one. Forward through that lunge. Again, 5 sets, 8 reps per leg. All right, you're going to be supersetting your barbell walking lunges with palms up or supinated forearm curls. So I'm using a flat bench. All right, I just need my wrist dangling off. I don't want it too far on the end because then you're going to be probably start doing a bicep curl. So just enough where my wrist can come off. I'm going to reach all the way down as far as that range of motion lets me, and then curl up as far as that range of motion lets me. Making sure I'm going all the way down, all the way up, not rushing the movement. This is going to be 4 sets of 15 reps. All right, we are going to be doing single leg calf raises. That's going to be 4 sets of anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. I'm going to go on a flat surface this time, still focusing on not going towards the outside of that foot, right? Coming straight up, big range of motion. As soon as my heel touches the floor, right back up. All right, same position as our supinated palms up curls, all right, forearm curls. We're going to go reverse curls, palms down. Again, this is a 15-pound trainer bar, all right? So if you need to go lighter than this, you can grab 2 dumbbells, right? You just go individually, that's fine. If you were going to go heavier or this straight bar doesn't feel good, there's some easy curved bars that are over in the corner. They're just a lot heavier than this. So you'll just kind of have to play around and see if that range of motion is okay. All right, again, I just have my wrists off the edge, going as low as I can, coming up as high as I can. You're not going to go as heavy in this position. You can't. We're not as strong in this position. So that could be, you know, a 30-pound, it could be a 40-pound difference or whatnot, or even if it's just a 10-pound difference. But you'll notice that you'll have to stay lighter through here, and that's better because it's a lot of wrist torque, getting used to working your forearms for the first time. All right, everyone, closing us out from this week's strength training is flutter kicks. It's going to be 5 sets of 20 reps per leg. If you need help keeping your core tight with this one, right? Some people are used to using their palms as a wedge, okay? That's not underneath my tailbone. It's getting in the way. It's almost like I've created this and my tailbone is sitting here. Because what's that? Creating a wedge so the hips don't go in that direction. It's helping them stay tucked in this direction by using this part of my palm on each side, okay? That can be done. I don't want it to be at the cost of this, though. And then people do their flutter kicks like this, and they're all hunched over in their traps, okay? So if you need to do that, that's fine. Just be cognitive of keeping the shoulders back and down a little bit more, okay? Or they can be down by your side. This is even more of a challenge, right? I'm keeping my shoulders back and down, which already wants to make me open up my core and blow my stomach out. So this could be some extra added challenge, or arms out by the side as well. So flutter kicks, whatever position you want your arms in. I'll show this one for today. Again, this is nice and tight. All right, I have a neutral spine. I don't have to hollow it. It's right in the middle. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5 different arm positions through here. Here's that wedge. If this is too heavy and you're still doing this, let's bring them in smaller flutter kicks. All right, again, we're not manipulating this. This is not pulling, or I'm not scrunching left to right with this position. I'm focusing on keeping my core and my hips and my pelvis, my ribs closed in, everything locked in tight as I'm moving my legs.